What is up guys, stay tuned to watch the full review on this awesome 3-litre V6 Sport Jaguar right after this. What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sterling Tech UK guys. So we have a special treat today guys. This is a 2004 Jaguar S Type 3-litre V6 Sport model with about 240 brake horsepower guys, about 300 Newton meters of torque. It is absolutely in pristine condition, as you can see guys. I always wanted one of these. I love the shape. They've actually dated quite well. They still look comparatively fresh faced, even though it's a 17-year-old car guys, but it retains its unique classic looks. As you remember, these cars were based on the 60s Mark 1 and Mark 2 Jaguars, the very famous bank robbing Jaguars, or the cops and robbers Jaguars. But this is an absolutely amazing car. It's got the classic svelte lines of the Jaguar, and the engine of course is a 3-litre V6 from Jaguar with 240 brake horsepower. And I just love the subtle touches that they put in. If you look at this rear screen, the way it wraps around in a classic 60s style with very thin frames in between, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And we've got the classic Jaguar rear lamps at the back with the twin exhaust pipes. And of course guys, being a Jaguar, it sounds like a Jaguar, it goes like a Jaguar, it is massively powerful. I'll just give you a quick test drive in a few minutes. But for its age guys, it's an absolutely beautiful car. For its age guys, it's an absolutely beautiful car. Any angle you look at it from, the sides, the front, the back, it's a timeless classic. And these are so cheap to buy now guys. This car you can pick up from as little as £1,000, £1,100. This car you can pick up under £2,000 for a really good one guys. You might have to pay £2,500. Let's have a look inside. So as you'd expect from Jaguar, we have acres of soft, sumptuous black leather. It's actually a sport model, so this is the slightly firmer perforated leather, but it looks absolutely beautiful. We've got the darker wood inserts as well. Let's have a look inside. There we go guys. So inside, as you'd expect from Jaguar, it's absolutely luxuriously appointed. It's got acres of soft black leather. There's no cheap tacky plastics here. We've got like an ebony finish gear stick from Jaguar. We have clear instruments. The only downside guys, I'm not really too fond of this instrument cluster. I think it looks a bit like the Fords of the era, although this car drives nothing like a Ford, let me assure you that. It is a proper Jaguar, but in every sense of the word. Let me just give you an idea of the boot capacity. It's got an absolutely huge boot at the back guys, so there we go. Yep, you can easily fit most of your needs in there. Your shopping, your golf kit, or your ski bags, or whatever you need to. And also guys, the visibility is quite good on this car as well. I mean, just have a look at this. This is the sort of luxury that you get for about £1,100 guys. You get acres of soft black leather. You got the classic Jaguar wood veneer finish. The engine is absolutely a gem to drive. We got air conditioning, climate control, heated seats, heated front and rear screens. We got the classic J-gate Jaguar gearbox as well, electronic handbrake. And still, this is, believe it or not, 17 years old guys, and we still get most of the mod cons. Granted, you may not get Bluetooth or Apple CarPlay, but then again, I'm sure with a bit of tinkering about, you can get those fitted in, or an aftermarket kit as well. Now this is quite interesting guys. This actually veneer dashboard finish is based on a Spitfire's wing. Obviously these cars were built in the same factory from where the Spitfires were originated from, in Solihull in Birmingham. So guys, they've kept the tradition. It's like a tribute to the old Spitfire planes, and I think it's a beautiful touch. Again, unique to Jaguar. And you've got the leather rimmed thick steering wheel as well. Right, let's just go for a quick drive, guys, give you an idea of what you're spending your money on. So guys, inside, as soon as you sit inside, you've got a very good seating position. You've got great visibility from the outside. You have a very simple and plainly laid out instrument cluster. Let's just turn the ignition on. There we go. Watch all the warning lights go out. The only thing left is the seatbelt light, which is a good sign, guys. So inside over here, we've got the climate control heating on both sides. We can set that up. We've got a very nice stereo with a CD player option. We've got the classic Jaguar J-gate gearbox with the option to put into sport, which just gives you a slightly more sportier engine note and exhaust note, and launches the car a bit quicker when you need it, when you need to put your foot down, guys. Also, we've got the classic Jaguar steering wheel here, absolutely beautifully pristinely finished materials, the stitching, the leather, the wood veneer. Again, as you'd expect from Jaguar, it is of a very, very high quality. Right, let's just give you an idea what she feels like to drive. If I just pass that camera over. Right guys, so we've got 3-litre V6, 240 brake horsepower. And this is a low mileage example, guys. It's very low mileage. It's got full Jaguar service history. It's been kept by an elderly gentleman from new, and the condition corresponds as it shows. I mean, it's absolutely a joy to drive. So we'll get rid of the automatic parking brake. It's gone. We put it into D. Let's have a quick look around for any traffic. And straight away, guys, I just absolutely am in love with this driving position. Wow, moves away, absolutely silent. The gear changes, you can't even hear them, guys. There's such a well insulated cabin in here, and of course the legendary Jaguar suspension, which just irons over the potholes that you get on the roads, and it's better than Lexus, better than Mercedes, better than BMW suspensions, which do tend to crash a bit. I don't know, maybe Jaguar just knew their own roads better than its competition, but it's just absolutely sublime. I mean, the brakes are just as reassuring as the performance is. I mean, even for a 17-year-old car, guys, make no mistake, this can be a handful if you put your foot down. That rear-wheel drive 240 brake horsepower can catch you out, and it's a unique experience. And that engine note just sounds so nice. It just pulls away. It's got a unique, distinctive Jaguar note to it. You won't mistake it for any other V6. It's got its own characteristic sound. I love the driving position. I can adjust the seats heated, memory and electric as well, so I can find my perfect riding position. And I do like the way that these cars actually just drive. The general smoothness of the suspension is so subtle. And then again, you've got the growl, you've got the power when you need it, guys. You just open the throttle and it's absolutely immediate. There's no hesitation. It's a naturally aspirated engine, and it delivers all day long. But then again, this isn't really a sports car. You wouldn't really want to thrash it like a sports car. It's more of a comfortable cruiser for long journeys. The most notable thing I would say about these cars, guys, is they will not make you tired. I mean, Jeremy Clarkson drove an XJ from all the way, I think, from one end of the country all the way to Land's End in Scotland, where the entire length of Great Britain, and he said he was not tired after an 8-hour journey, 8-hour plus journey. That is the quality of these cars, guys. You can drive these for hours and hours and they will not tire you. This leather seat is more comfortable than my sofa at home. I mean, the steering wheel absolutely gives you loads of information and feedback from the road. The suspension is absolutely subtle. It's doing its job. It knows what its job is, and it does its job perfectly. Like, I've got 4 occupants in here in serene, subtle comfort. And then again, you know, what more could you ask from a 17-year-old car, guys? That's under £2,000. I've got all my comforts here. I've got air conditioning, climate control, a very nice stereo system. I've got all the power I need, 240 brake horsepower on a rear-wheel drive car. I've got a very, very reassuring, well-built chassis. I've got loads of feedback from the steering. Suspension is absolutely sublime. Performance is absolutely breathtaking, guys. I mean, as soon as you open the throttle, you know, it doesn't matter what gear you're in, this car can still launch against the much newer built cars. I mean, it's just a very, very comfortable experience. It's hard for me to put it into words, guys. You have to buy one of these and experience it for yourself. But you know, if you're looking for a comfort and smooth drive, you can't really get much better than this. I mean, maybe a Bentley, I don't know, an Arnage, something like that, but then you'd have to pay like 20 times more. I mean, just the power, the way it delivers its power, the characteristic engine note, and the comfort that I feel at the moment. I mean, guys, it's honestly, it just takes your worries away, it takes your woes away. It's one of those cars that you want to keep driving for as long as you possibly can. It's not, you don't feel like driving the chore with this car. It's more of a privileged experience. And again, guys, the price under £2,000. What more could you ask for? I've got all the comforts I need. I've got a great driving experience. I've got a very, very comfortable seating position. Visibility is amazing, and this engine is just absolutely to die for. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your kind and generous support. We hope you enjoyed this review from Sterling Tech UK, guys. Thank you. Please be kind enough to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. We'll keep bringing you more videos, more reviews. We are going to do another review on this Jaguar as well. We have got more cars coming your way as well. Anyway, guys, please look after yourselves, stay safe, and thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.